a shorthanded goal last night. Like, you just watch him skate with the puck. He's slicing and dicing, and he's just such a beautiful skater. And he put away the pass from Othmann. Othmann, which is, I think that's the perfect way to say it. Perfect segue into my next topic. I'm gonna play the cutting edge with JackKnife music right now. It's not actually my music. It's from Super Smash Bros. Melee, but I want to talk about this Rangers prospect, Brennan Othmann, 2020 first-round pick from the Flint Firebirds. Last night, he recorded 2 assists, and if that was enough to impress you, the point production from this kid, the other thing that impressed me was the toughness from him. In the first period, he took a big hit from Alexander Romanov of the Islanders. It was a clean hit. Romanov's a big dude. He's 6'1", 215 pounds. Othmann's no slouch himself. He's 6 foot, 188 pounds. Trouba, the newly named Rangers captain, gave Romanov a little shove after that. I kind of like to see that. Othmann, he didn't complain. He got right back up. He got patched up on the bench, so had a little piece of paper stuck up his nose to stop the nosebleed. And he just kept playing. He got that second assist later in the game. And now I'm going to go into my little section on him. I know, it's the first game of the preseason. Obviously me and every other logical fan out there isn't going to be like, we're Stanley Cup bound! Even if it's against the Islanders. But the performance of Othmann is what I'm taking note of in this game. Shesty's great performance, Key being phenomenal again, that's all good and what we hope to see. But if Othmann continues to play like this, he's going to make Chris Drury and Gerard Gallant's job a living hell in the future, in the sense that they might have to choose between him and someone else for their best lineup going forward. Now, this likely isn't going to be an issue for this year. Othmann is only 19 years old and isn't necessarily viewed as a piece for this season. But if he continues to be great in juniors, because he can't go to Hartford due to the age, he can play in the NHL, but there's an age limit in the AHL, the Blue Shirts might not have a choice but to bring him up. He could play so good, it's like, we have to give him a shot. Which, don't get me wrong, that's a very good problem to have. He fits the mold of what the Rangers have been looking for the past 2 years. This guy who not only puts up points, but plays with a toughness to his game to where he's playing against, where playing against him just wears you down. I remember when the Rangers drafted him, I was like, really? We're not trading for a center or drafting a center? But his performance in juniors with the Flint Firebirds, like this previous season, 97 points in 66 games. Holy shit. And in World Juniors, 6 points in 6 games. Makes me eager to see him in a Ranger uniform. And you know what? He's an asshole! If a Rangers opponent or opposing fan complains to me about him, like, Brennan Othmann is such an asshole, my response is like, yes, exactly, that's the point. He even had check forward Michael Gut shove him in the handshake line at Worlds because Gut was still mad at him over something that happened in the game, and Othmann's response was, if you can't play with the big boys, don't come out to play. I love seeing guys on this team that won't be intimidated, who won't be pushed around, yet still put up the numbers on the scoreboard. Those are guys like Tom Wilson, Milan Lucic when he was in his prime, Brad Marchand, and to a degree Alex Ovechkin. Stanley Cup is the goal for this season, I'm sure. I don't think they're quite ready yet, but this team is showing that even if you beat them, you're going to have to bring your very best, and you'll remember the time you faced them. I can't wait for this season. Now, these next coming years, Stanley Cup or bust. I don't know if this is necessarily the year, but they are close. They are close, and Brennan Othmann is going to be a great piece, for this team going forward. But yeah, that's all I got to say about that, Zach.
Nice. Yeah, no, hockey's